You wake up tired. You go to a job you don't love. You come home drained. You sleep, and then you do it all again. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And one day, you look in the mirror and realize something terrifying. You didn't actually live. You just repeated the same week for years. That's the trap. Not poverty, not failure, not even pain. The real trap. Work for someone else's dream. Count down the hours until freedom. Then return to the same cycle again. And because everyone around you is doing it too, it starts to feel normal. But normal doesn't always mean right. Year by year, dream by dream. A bigger house, a better car, a more expensive watch, a higher salary. But who told you your life has to look a certain way to be valuable? Why is simplicity seen as failure? Why do so many people feel guilty? This doesn't mean money is bad. Money is important. But money should serve your life. Your life should not be sacrificed for money. That's the difference. There is nothing wrong with working hard. There is nothing wrong with building something meaningful. But there is something deeply wrong with wasting your entire existence trying to impress people who are just as lost as you are. You do not need to prove yourself through possessions. You do not need to copy everyone else. You do not need to live a life that looks good from the outside but feels empty on the inside. You are allowed to want peace. You are allowed to choose a simple life. You are allowed to say, I don't want to spend my whole life chasing things that don't matter. And honestly, that might be the freest decision you ever make. So if you needed a sign, this is it. Stop living on autopilot. Stop wasting your life trying to fit into a system that profits from your exhaustion. You do not need every car you see. You do not need every watch they advertise. You do not need the big house if it costs you your peace. The Matrix tells you that you need more to finally feel enough. But the truth is, a lot of people already have enough. They just never learned how to appreciate it. Live your best life with what you have. Love your family. Protect your peace. Use money, but don't worship it. Because at the end of your life, you won't remember the brand of your shoes, your watch, or your car. You'll remember how deeply you lived, how honestly you loved, and whether you were truly free. So don't just make a living, make a life.